What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam and this is Vancity Audi. In today's video, I'm going to be putting the most widely known, I'd say, GPS monitoring device for the performance of your vehicle, a Dragy, versus my brand new Racebox Mini S. Now, for those of you that have watched the channel, I've already done a comparison of the Dragy versus another unit, and the Dragy came out on top. I've been running my Dragy for a long time now. I'm running the DRG 69 model. That's one of the OG models. I've been using it for years, and if you watch the channel, you hear me periodically say, Dragy's never right. Dragy's never right. So what I went and did is I borrowed from Michael. Thank you very, very much. A brand new version 2 DRG 70 to put up against the new Racebox Mini S. Today's video is primarily going to be about accuracy. That's what I'm all about. I want to make sure that the data I'm putting out into the world and the performance of my vehicles is as close to perfect as can be. Today I am here at the Titanium Strip Mission Raceway Park, my home away from home, where I drag race all summer long in all of my vehicles for the past, God knows how many years, 12 years or something like that. What I'm going to do today is use multiple phones connected to multiple devices, all mounted on the car at the exact same time, and I'm going to compare what those devices say versus what the time slip says from the drag strip. We're going to see exactly how close they are. I will have them all mounted on the roof of the car. Now, just for fun, I'm gonna also include my DRG 69 model. That's the original one. That is the old school model that I first got from Dragy, I don't know how many years ago now, and I've been using it since. I'll have all three mounted on the car in different positions on the roof, and I'm gonna do 3 different runs, one after another, with all 3 devices running at the same time. In between each run, I will then move the devices into a different order so they each have one run in a different spot on the roof, trying to keep it fair. Then I will compare the drag strip time slip versus what we accomplished on the Racebox Mini S readout, the DRG 70 Dragy model readout, as well as the OG, the DRG 69 readout. And we're going to see by the end of today which is the most accurate. All right, guys, as I'm pulling up to the lanes, I'll give you a quick rundown of the car. This is a 2023 Volkswagen GTI Performance. It's just got some drag radials, some lightweight wheels, and a JB4 installed, running Shell 93 octane fuel, map number 2. I think that means I'm running an additional 4.5 pounds of boost. Nothing crazy. This video isn't about the performance of the car. It is solely about the performance of the Racebox Mini S versus the Dragy 70. Bit of a lag there. Good slow first run. That's run number 1. 2 more to go. As proof that this is the first time I've used this Racebox Mini S, I had it on the wrong damn setting. I only have 0 to 60 reading on it. I don't have the full quarter-mile pass. So luckily I have 2 more runs to go. I'll move the devices to different spots on the roof, and then I'll hit it again. Didn't spin at all on that one. Tires are probably a bit warmer. Maybe I can go quicker this time. Hard to say if that was quicker or not. I'm not used to a 13-second car. I'm used to driving my 9-second cars. Final run of the day. Hot lapping this poor GTI Performance. Come on, little guy, let's go a little quicker. Final run of the day. Yeah, buddy. Good times, good times. We're done our 3 runs. Let's go back to the pits and compare the DRG 69, DRG 70 from Dragy, and the Racebox Mini S. First time using the Racebox Mini S, and this is very evident by me screwing up the first run. It does not show the 0 to 30 or the 0 to 60 on an NHRA certified drag strip time slip, so there's nothing to compare on the first run. First time down the drag strip with the DRG 70 model netted me a 0.025 seconds and a 1.27 mile per hour slower result than the time slip from the drag strip. And very surprisingly, the DRG69 model was even more accurate than the DRG70. It was 0.015 seconds off and was the exact same 1.27 miles per hour slower than the actual time slip. The DRG69 wins run 1, but only because I messed up when setting up the Racebox Mini S. For the second run, the DRG70 was 0.045 seconds slower and 0.73 miles per hour slower, which was more accurate in terms of the trap speed, but less accurate in terms of the ET than run number 1. And yet again, the DRG69 model was more accurate than the DRG70 model. Just crazy. 0.035 seconds off, and again, the exact same 0.73 miles per hour slower. Pretty insane that the newer model was performing worse than the older model. And the winner of run number 2 was the Racebox Mini S, which was 0.025 seconds off and a mere 0.14 miles per hour slower. Significantly better in terms of ET and much better in terms of the trap speed for run number 2. And for the third and final run of the day, the DRG70 was 0.027 seconds off the ET and 1.87 mile per hour slower in terms of a trap speed, which was the largest difference in terms of the actual trap speed versus what we saw on the timing gear. This time around, the DRG69 had the exact same ET of 0.027 seconds off, and then 1/100th mile an hour more accurate than the DRG70, registering 1.86 miles per hour slower on run number 3. And the Racebox Mini S was that much more accurate for what I would assume would have been the third time in a row if I would not have messed up the first run. It was 0.027 seconds off and 1.31 miles per hour slower than, let me remind you again, an NHRA certified drag strip time slip. Some pretty cool data, some pretty cool results. I love drag racing. I love getting out to the track. It may not be the fastest car in the world yet, but stay tuned and I'll be making a lot more power in this soon. For those of you that tuned in just to see the results, pretty damn cool testing, pretty definitive results. I'm on an NHRA certified drag strip. Those results are official versus what we saw on the Racebox Mini S, as well as both of the Dragy devices. Pretty cool stuff. I had a ton of fun making this video, as I always do. If you like this video, stay tuned for more. There's gonna be a lot more on this particular build. I'm putting software and hardware head to head against each other. Different companies, one after another, to see which performs better than the other. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and until next time, take care.